Welcome back to the official English channel, everyone. I'm really glad you're joining us again. And look who's here with me. Hello, John.
Hey, Sophia. Hello to all our listeners. It feels good to be here today. How are you feeling?
I'm doing great. I've been looking forward to today's discussion. It's one of those topics that always puts me in a good mood.
Same here. Talking about what's ahead, imagining what we might do someday, or even just thinking about tomorrow, it always sparks something exciting.
Exactly. Some plans are huge, like something you want to accomplish years from now, and some are simple, like what you want to eat for lunch. But everything about the future feels a little magical.
That's true. And since everyone watching is practicing their English, today's conversation will help them learn how to talk about their hopes, dreams, and upcoming plans. Should we jump in?
Definitely. Why don't we start with something classic? Careers. People love to ask about future jobs. So, John, if you imagine your future, what do you see yourself doing?
I've thought about this a lot. I picture myself working as a chef.
A chef? Really? That's awesome. I didn't know you were into cooking like that.
I love it. Cooking is relaxing. When I make food, time just moves differently. I enjoy experimenting with flavors, trying new combinations, and watching people smile when they eat something good.
That's such a great reason to choose a career. What kind of food do you imagine creating?
I'm drawn to Italian dishes. There's something special about the warmth of pasta or the comfort of a fresh pizza, and the ingredients are so simple but so satisfying.
I agree. Italian food has that wonderful mix of comfort and elegance. And if you ever open a restaurant, I volunteer to be your first customer.
You're officially invited. I'll make you a huge pizza with any toppings you want.
That sounds perfect. What kind of place do you want to run? Something big and fancy or something smaller and cozy?
Honestly, I imagined a small place, something warm and friendly. A restaurant where people feel like they're coming home, where everything smells amazing and the atmosphere is easy and welcoming.
I love that idea. There's something special about small places that feel personal. I can picture people stopping by every day just to enjoy the atmosphere.
That's exactly the hope. But enough about me. I want to hear about you. What job do you dream about in the future?
I've always loved being around animals. I care about them a lot, so I imagine becoming a veterinarian.
That's such a meaningful profession. You'd be amazing at it. You're patient, kind, and gentle, everything a good veterinarian needs.
Thank you. I'd love to help animals feel better, whether they're tiny kittens or big dogs, maybe even farm animals someday. Every creature deserves care.
Absolutely. You'd make a lot of families happy by helping their pets.
That's what makes the job beautiful. Even small moments like saving a bird or helping a sick puppy could make a huge difference.
So, in the future, we have Chef John and Dr. Sophia. That sounds like a fun combo.
It really does. Our futures look bright already.
Let's talk about something else that people love thinking about. Travel. Where do you dream of going?
Oh, travel is one of my favorite topics. There are so many places I want to see. But if I had to choose just one, I'd say Japan.
Japan? That sounds amazing. What attracts you to it?
The mix of modern and traditional culture. Tokyo looks like it's full of energy, with bright streets and endless things to explore. And then there are the peaceful temples, the seasonal gardens, the markets. It feels like a place full of wonders.
Japan really does have a special charm. And what about the food? Since I want to be a chef, you know I have to ask.
The food is definitely a big part of the dream. I want to try sushi, ramen, and dishes that you can only taste in Japan. It feels like a place where every meal is an experience.
I can imagine you sitting in a small ramen shop by the window, eating noodles while it rains outside.
That sounds perfect. I also want to learn a few basic Japanese phrases before going. Even just simple things like hello or thank you. It feels respectful to speak at least a little of the local language.
I agree. A few words can go a long way. Now I want to hear about your dream destination. Where would you go?
Brazil.
Brazil? That's completely different from Japan. Why Brazil?
The Amazon rainforest has fascinated me since I was a kid. I want to walk among the giant trees, see the rivers, and maybe spot wildlife that I've only read about in books. Since I love animals, it feels like the perfect adventure.
That makes sense. You'd be in heaven surrounded by exotic birds and monkeys.
Absolutely. And Brazil has beautiful beaches. I can imagine sitting by the ocean in Rio, relaxing with coconut water while the sun sets.
That sounds like an amazing trip. You get adventure and relaxation all in one place.
Exactly. And one day, I really want to make it happen.
So, we've got a trip to Japan and a trip to Brazil. Not bad for our future versions of ourselves.
I think our travel plans are wonderful.
Let's look at another section of the future. Where we want to live. Do you ever imagine what your future home might be like?
All the time. I think I'd prefer living in the countryside. I love peaceful spaces, fresh air, and places where you can really slow down.
What kind of house do you imagine?
Something small but cozy. Maybe a little house with a big garden. I want to fill it with flowers of every color. A bright garden always makes me happy.
That sounds beautiful. Will you have pets there?
Definitely. I want a big, friendly dog and maybe 2 cats who think they're the rulers of the house.
Pets would make that home feel even more alive.
I think so too. What about you? City or countryside?
I think I'd pick the city. I like the energy of a busy place. Restaurants, movie theaters, cafes, and the feeling that there's always something happening. Plus, for a chef, the city is a great place to learn and grow.
True. There's a lot of inspiration in big cities.
I'd want an apartment with a huge kitchen. That would be more important to me than the living room. I need space for all my cooking tools.
I can see that. Your future kitchen would probably look like a mini restaurant.
Probably. And maybe I'd have a pet cat. Small, relaxed, and independent.
A black cat would suit you. They're classy and calm.
That's exactly what I imagined. That's exactly what I imagined. The idea of coming home after a long day of cooking and finding a quiet cat curled up on the couch sounds ideal.
It really does. So now we have your city apartment with the perfect kitchen and my countryside home with a garden full of colorful flowers. Our future homes sound completely different, but equally wonderful.
That's the great thing about imagining the future. There's no limit. You can picture anything you want, no matter how simple or how ambitious. Speaking of that, let's talk about something many people forget when thinking about the future: learning new skills.
I'm glad you mentioned that. I think learning something new keeps life interesting. Do you have a skill you'd love to learn someday?
Definitely. I've always wanted to learn the guitar. Whenever I hear someone playing simple chords, it looks so peaceful. I imagine sitting in my apartment in the evening, playing soft music after cooking all day.
That sounds amazing. And learning an instrument is such a rewarding experience. It might be challenging at first, but once you get the basics down, it becomes really fun.
Exactly. I know the first few weeks would be rough, my fingers would hurt, and the chords would sound messy. But if I stay patient and keep practicing, I think I could get the hang of it.
I'm sure you could. And it would be a great balance to your cooking, creativity in the kitchen and creativity in music.
That's true. What about you? Is there something you've always wanted to learn?
I want to learn salsa dancing. Every time I hear salsa music, it makes me want to move. The rhythm is so lively and the dance looks joyful and full of energy.
Salsa. That suits you. You're full of enthusiasm. I can imagine you in a dance studio learning all the spins and steps.
I hope so. I think it will take a lot of practice, but it looks so fun. I love the idea of learning something that brings movement and confidence.
You'd be a great dancer. And just like my guitar dream, it's something you can enjoy little by little. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to enjoy it.
Exactly. And that's what makes the future exciting. It's not just about big dreams like careers or homes or travel. It's also about little things that make life more colorful.
Speaking of little things, let's talk about small plans. Not the ones far away, just simple things that are coming soon. For example, what are you planning to do tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I have a simple plan. I'm going to the park. I want to take a long walk and maybe sit under a tree with a good book. The weather forecast says it's going to be sunny, so it's the perfect time.
That sounds relaxing. A walk in the park always clears the mind, and reading outdoors makes everything feel calm.
It does. What about you? What are you planning for tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I'm planning to call a friend I haven't talked to in a while. We always end up catching up for hours. And after that, I want to bake a chocolate cake. I found a new recipe I've been wanting to try.
A chocolate cake? That sounds delicious. Should I prepare a plate? Should I expect a slice?
Absolutely. I'll save one for you. Baking is always more fun when you can share.
I agree. Little plans like that make ordinary days feel special.
They really do. And what about next week? Do you have anything planned for then?
Next week, I'm going to the cinema. I miss the big screen. I love watching movies at home, but there's something different about sitting in a theater with popcorn.
True. Popcorn somehow tastes better in a theater. What kind of movie are you thinking of watching?
Maybe a comedy? I love laughing, and it's a nice way to relax after a busy week.
Comedies are great for that. What about books? I know you love reading.
I do, but next week is more for movies. How about you? Any plans for next week?
Yes, I'm planning to go to the library. I want to pick up a new book. I've been into adventure stories lately. Books about people traveling to new places or exploring unknown territories. Those stories always inspire me.
That fits you perfectly. Adventure stories for someone dreaming of Japan. It's a great match.
Exactly. So next week is all set. Library for me, cinema for you. It's nice to have things to look forward to, even if they're small.
Yes, both the big dreams and the small plans matter. They give our days direction and keep us motivated.
I can't help but notice how positive this whole conversation feels. Thinking about whatever lies ahead makes everything feel lighter and more hopeful.
I feel the same way. Imagining the good things coming our way brings so much encouragement. Whether it's our dream careers, our travel plans, our homes, our pets, or our hobbies, everything adds something special to life.
And sometimes the dreams get funny. Like, what if one day I wake up and decide I want to cook in space? An astronaut chef floating around making pizza.
A zero-gravity restaurant. People would line up for that. Zero-gravity noodles might be interesting.
That would be a wild adventure. But that's the beauty of imagining the future. You can dream as big or as silly as you want.
Exactly. Dreams don't have to be realistic all the time. They just have to inspire you.
This conversation really has been fun. Talking about the future makes me want to start planning things immediately. I want to find new recipes. I want to look up guitar lessons. Suddenly, everything feels exciting.
And now I'm thinking about checking travel guides for Brazil and searching for a salsa class near me. This conversation definitely gave me a burst of motivation.
Same here. And I think we're getting close to wrapping up our talk for the day.
Yes, time really does fly when you're having a meaningful conversation. I had such a great time discussing everything with you.
Before we end, we want to hear from everyone watching.
Yes, tell us about your future. What are your dreams? What do you want to learn? What small plans are you excited about?
Whether it's a big goal for next year or something simple you plan to do tonight, we'd love to read about it.
Your comments always make us smile, and we truly enjoy hearing your stories.
And remember to subscribe to the official English channel if you want more natural English conversations that help you practice and improve.
Share this video with your friends and family who are learning English. It really supports our channel and helps more learners join us.
Thank you for spending this time with us today. It has been a wonderful conversation.
Keep learning, stay inspired, and keep imagining great things for your future.
Until next time, everyone.
Goodbye.